Good morning, everybody, and it is Monday morning, and it feels like it. Got here at probably, I don't know, 5:45 this morning. Started drilling holes, rebar in, finally moved all this stuff and got a mixer right up here. Now we just have to wheel this. I'll go over in detail. What was taking up all my time here we had to prep this bulkhead, and we're going to pour that with this truck. So we wrap that, kickered inside there. It's kind of dark. That's all tap conned in. Now, that OSHA approved. Now when we pour this slab, this will already be done. I didn't want concrete tied into there. You'd see a crack right across the top. So we drilled in with stubbies. Now we have 4 rods to connect. Let's go get in on the pour. This is all wood plank stamp, land and stone color, Kalina tan, antiquing. Couple of samples here. Which one do you like best? Black or not so black? Okay, I gotta find some boots. Nice mix. Okay, just this stretch. We have 2 more chutes on the truck, so we get it wheeled back to here. When I say we, I mean these guys. 20 feet and we're shooting. Here we go. Okay, Steve and I made our way over here to the bulkhead. If I had another shovel, I could help you. Sounds like we're gonna put to me. Okay, quick recap. I'll get you brought up to speed here. We did a double lip here, 2x4, so now we're out 3 inches with our concrete. That way when they run stone, the near stone up here, it'll be underneath our concrete. As we screw it in, notice how I circle them. It helps us see the screw heads in case they get covered over with concrete or whatever. It's important to make sure you get all your screws out of there before you start messing with that. If you flex that, you could damage that face, makes it harder on yourself. You can send a crack through that upright and it's unfixable. All right, finishing up this corner over to the bulkhead. We're not going to touch that today. And we just have this wall that we can do. We started pouring here.
What the hell it was? All I know is I woke up.
Concrete's still soft. Okay, take a break. It starts stamping. Now that's a little crooked, and this is as straight as we could get it on that crooked wall. So we went 12 inches from right here to a mark. Same on this side. So that'll be the start. Perfect. So I'll snap it. Okay. So that's our stamp line that we start. And we'll just continue right across. About every fourth pattern, we'll re-snap that line and keep these things. I mean, this is about 10, 20, 50 feet across here, so we don't want to see those boards all wavy. Keep them nice and straight. And this has to come all the way around and connect with our back patio. So nice and straight. So you can see the curve in that. The curve in the wall was real bad. So we're just trying to straighten it out. Okay, Jim has a skin that he's taking care of this edge. We'll bring him up here and take care of this stuff. Rather than trying to force a pattern down and get it too deep here. Now we just need a little texture, different spots. It is going good, good, good.
Let's put this one on.
Yeah, it's like down in.
Tim, you gotta turn that.
Yeah, sorry, I was gonna. Yeah.
Grain this way, yep. Okay, so here's our last stamp line. Matt's right on it. Oh, yes. Yes, look how straight that is. And this is the hardest part once we get the skinnier. All right, let's keep going. So we made the turn. We had a little bit of an adjustment for this cut. It couldn't have gone better. Peeling these up, rolling them back to Steve. We don't want them sitting here too long. The bleed water starts coming up and they stick.
You were gonna leave that bare spot? Are you kidding me?
No, I wasn't gonna leave it. I'm gonna skin this whole edge.
My.
Ready? Thank you, Matt. Thanks for not yelling at me. Tim, can I have that? Okay, yep. Need more spray? Looks pretty good up there.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, with this.
Just like right here, look at the corners. Just touch that right on the corner and so on. Every other one kind of needs hit. Right here. Yep. Give it a roll. That's the texture. Here you go, Ryan. Okay. And that's why we got early. That's why we got started early. Now they're tamping in, and it's only been about 20 minutes. The window for this stuff closes very quickly. Okay, we're gonna let those guys finish stamping. 7 feet to go. What do you think, Barry? Nice and straight. Okay, pulling the faces. Let's set you guys right here for this first one. Okay, Face is just about all done. In our joints, we just take a float and make a mortar joint going down. Almost done with this side. Now I'm doing every board as Tom's putting texture on it. Okay. Okay. Opening our tool cut up. Okay. Okay, we all loaded up over there? Okay. Barry, quit talking to my guys and slowing them down. Okay, we're gonna pump it with a boom pump to make it as easy and as quick as we can. Graft pumping on site nice and early. We did this probably about 2 weeks ago now. I lose track. We had a lot of rain and just prevented us from getting back here to do this. There's our rebar grid, 12-inch by 12-inch centers all through here. So today, I'll do a tool cut right here, and that should get us through the night. And tomorrow, I'll do a cut, center cut, maybe 2 cuts here, just to divide that up so it doesn't crack. Boom's getting stretched out, ready to go. So what we're gonna do, let me show you this. It's hard to set elevation. This is a slight taper of a plane from concrete to board. So what we'll do, if I get a chance, I'll take the camera off time lapse and do it. Well, we turn a block up on edge, and we'll pull a string from here to a block up on edge on top of our form, right where Steve's at. And then we'll float in the middle, and we'll take a block and just touch it underneath the string, top of concrete to string right here. And that'll tell us the concrete's in the right height. If that doesn't make sense, it will make sense when you see it. We'll do it right here, and we'll check that gas opening. That's for a gas fire table right on the other side of Jim. That is set for height, so that's it's not quite so difficult. Okay, just checking out the faces.
We start this direction corner.
Yep, this is our start corner right down here. Work hard. Yeah. So getting some scaffolding set up. The guys put these ties on. We have to plug up these beam pockets. We'll lay expansion material over top of that. There's our bulkhead that we poured. We'll get a closer look at that. So we're gonna have to pull this board off today and dress up the side so it looks like that, the wood grain texture. I had this in the truck from our pool job the other day at Mike's house. Why not? Might help. Squirt it with water or Pam cooking spray. I've never done this on lumber before. Let's take a look and find out together. A lot of face, so we want it to turn out as nice and as easy as we can. Yeah, I like how they take care of their stuff. Tarps over everything, keep the splashing down. Nice and clean, no clogs. No clogs today, right? Whole way? No clogs, right? No clogs. Alright, let's go get ready. Okay, Jen's all mixed up. Gonna start pumping. Mixed up a slick pack. Correct slick pack. It's a real slimy, slippery mess that keeps the concrete from sticking in the pipe coming through one hose. If you use more than one rubber hose, you go to a clay pack. And the clay pack is some form of clay. I wanted to get that part. So once you see good concrete coming out, now we're good. Now he'll bring it up on the deck. That orange line is an air cup, so he can crimp that hose. See how it squeezes it? Now it'll stop dripping shortly and not make a mess. So a clay pack will coat the line and prevent clogs. Alright, let's get the camera set up right back here. 10 yards should get us over to here somewhere. Probably, my guess is right at this beam pocket. 10 yards, 7 yards, and that. Let's go. Okay, Jen's on cleanup. Paul's mixing color in. That was 10 yards. I wanted to get to this beam pocket. We're about 2.5 feet short, 3 feet short. Here's the question of the day. Will 7 yards get this? 14 by 14? 5 inches thick, 7 inches thick, and that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, as they're making their way over, now back. You can see how the straight edge is just barely touching the ends. You want to make sure they're all the way down, riding on top of that. Getting all the debris off of the form. I think we have it in there. So we jumped over here. Do we have 2 yards left in there? Oh my gosh, colored concrete. No place to cheat it down. I guess we could drop it on the form 1/4 inch if we needed to. That's not a huge deal. Homeowner standing right here. No, just kidding. But we gotta make it. And now that it's quieter, pumper truck is going to clean up. Concrete's still nice and soft. All we're doing is rolling this edge up here at the house, the Epifoam. Exterior wall, insulation, trim. This is all getting buried, is my guess. Just looks better if you can roll this edge. Consolidates it, keeps it together. Good. I came up here to start Gadget, and Steve is already on it.
Well, no, I just meant like right there.
Yeah.
I didn't mean like.
Start following this edge up. So we're going to get stamping as soon as we can. Half overlap. Nice. Okay, it'll be quiet in a minute. I'm so happy we made it. folding everything back on cleanup. They brought down another set of stamps for us to use. This is a big area. I wanted a lot of 8-footers to go across. So my set, I put a series of twist ties on them. Now when we putting them back in the truck, we'll keep mine separate from those, and we can return.
Got them all on there?
Keep them separate. Yep, they're all on.
All right.
You want to throw them
Yep.
back?
Thanks. Came in handy, huh?
Yeah. Okay, clean up the deck. We're going to spread plastic right here, and this is where we're going to put the liquid release on our forms. They're going to acid stain this floor, so we don't want to get it saturated with our release agent. Would it matter? I don't know.
Let's not find out.
Let's not find out. Okay, good. Now we have a workspace. All right, take 5, everybody. Okay, this is the last concrete we poured, and it seems to be the tightest. Just going around the edges, getting wood plank stamp. Texture all the way up to the edge. Okay. This concrete's close, just a little bit soft. The last stuff we poured is soft, but a little bit closer. We're gonna go ahead and get started stamping here just to get it knocked out and done. You can see we're all textured around the perimeter. Laying some 8-footers on there. It should go real quick. Get that knocked out. We'll be back over here. So following the outside of the lumber. So we put the mortar joint out here. We'll get a couple rows and we'll pull a string right down here and snap a line on it. Then we can stay nice and straight. I'll show you that in a second. Our first stamp, we're going to a string. We don't trust this wall. Okay, good. I wanted to do this quick before it dries. Always nice straight mortar joints. Imagine how bad that would look if you get a bend in that. About every 3rd or 4th row I try and do a string and adjust if we have to. Now we can saw cut that seam. We'll hide it in there. Good place for it to crack.
Yep.
Texture in the face.
Here, set it on top. Hand.
Yep. That already has wood grain in it.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Touch it.
That's perfect. Okay. 10% battery, might have to come back to this. Okay. So we ran over here to get this wood plank stamp project all wrapped up. We're going to add the Kalina tan to it. I'm trying out this new camera. Insta 360 degree filming. I'm hoping now we can pinpoint different areas and get better footage for you. Wouldn't it be neat, like if you could scan, scroll through your computer screen or TV screen and just see what you wanted to, just look at what you wanted to see in our videos. I think that's asking a bit much from the technology, but I need Steve over here to clean out my sprayer. So this is limestone color. I need to get the permatique on there while it's still wet. This is what we did Monday, beginning of the week. Can you clean out the sprayer for me? There's some black in it. Sprayer's about 3/4 full. I have 2 scoops of permateak dissolved in here. Now I add it to the liquid. Making sure we're all dissolved. Got some in the bottom. Looks like chocolate milk. Make sure you use it all up. Okay, it's raining off and on. Big storm rolling in here shortly. Matt and I ran over. We did a couple of saw cuts. We broke this into thirds. So we're about 7 by 7 foot pads. We hid one right down the wood joint. And right in there. Over here we just did center and center. This will be a fire circle around it, seating. Okay, so that's going to be it for this project. Big slabs done, all the wood plank. Now we have to let it sit for a couple of days, and we'll be back to do our Kalina tan antiquing, the permateak, and sealing. So I'll get that on video, but it probably won't be attached for a while after this is posted. All right, as always, thanks for tuning in to Conquer with Hosses. See you next time.